Hey, Bohemian with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart readings. And we're going to do a little Valentine's love reading. Y'all know what season it is, okay? At least when I'm filming this, we're in February, so you already know what that means, what's going down, okay? I couldn't resist getting the love and the kiss right here because, of course, I have the Love Kiss Oracle, so check out the link down below if you want to get my deck or my decks over here. All right, so of course we got to get Love Kiss over here. Um, tis the season. We have some little lights here, little exos, be mine for forever and all that back there. It's a little bright. I don't know if you can read the words on them, but super cute. Now we're gonna go ahead and use these cute bubbles, them bubbly feelings you be getting, to choose our pile. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see your overall Valentine's energy. We're gonna see, is there a person who is sending you some Valentine's thoughts at the moment? And then we'll see, well, what are they saying? What are those energies coming up? So we'll get a little overview of a few things here. Try to do it a little quick pick style. We'll see how it goes. So we have a pink heart bubble. All right. We have red heart bubbles. Actually, let me scooch this a little bit. We have red heart bubbles. We have a yellow star bubbles. And we have blue star bubbles. So go ahead and pick which one of these, is vibing with you. Ones that you like the most or that you're getting your intuition hit from, you'll know what to do. And I'll see you on your timestamp. All right, if you chose the pink heart bubbles here, let's go ahead and give you a little wishing bubbles for your Valentine's pleasure. A little something, something. All right. Let's go ahead and see your cards. We're going to get the Love Kiss Oracle. Don't worry, these have a little laminate kind of vibe to them, so they do okay with a little bubble splash on them. Let's see, Valentine's Day vibe. Oh, I'm seeing 222. For those who chose the pink cards. Here we go. Oh, react. So you could definitely be getting attention on social media. You could be deciding you want to give a lot of kisses, but we got this person with their head in the clouds. There's heart reacts, wink and kiss reacts, all the things they want over here going on. What else? We have confessions not all the way forthcoming though. Confessions reverse. So you know how it is in this modern day and age. People just gonna slide through the reacts and gossip. This is hilarious. Because this is more, it's just so, it's modern dating, right? Instead of necessarily coming forward and saying all their feelings, if you're like, well, I get the big confession, it's more that vibe of like, yeah, I'm gonna like your picture. I see your Valentine's selfie. You look good. I'm just gonna hit it and then see. Do you react to mine? Do I see you watching my stories? What's going on? And then it's almost like you and this other person might just, or other people, whatever's going on, you might just talk about each other to others and wait for the information to matriculate, around the grapevine over here, around the chain of hearts over here, and see, did they hear that I was asking about them, thinking about them? Oh, what they say about me, So it's this roundabout kind of thing that's going on. So let's see. Is there anyone who wants to send you these messages? Now, we see that there definitely is. We see that there are people withholding some confessions and that there's talk going around. So let's see if we can catch these messages, okay? Yeah, so some of this, they could have a friend who is like kind of blocking things. They could, when your friend is the type to get their business in the grapevine, but you're the type to close it down, like on their behalf, to make sure that you're like, friend, stop, you're playing too many of your cards out there. Stop telling, don't, if you don't want your crush to know yet, don't tell their best friend you like them, because then they're going to go tell everyone, right? So there can be this, you could, either on your side or the other side, there could be somebody who's trying to protect and kind of block and be like, either confess to that person directly or hush it up and play it cool. This person could be a fire sign who's doing that, okay? We have a Hermit reverse. So some of you are a little bit rusty when it comes to love, but we do have a King of Cups here. And that could be why. So water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, especially Scorpio, we have martial energy here. Could be the person who they're definitely coming towards you. There's a little lotus here. They've been thinking about it. They've been slowly but surely. This person was very carefully crossing this bridge, kind of coming out of the ocean here to meet you, coming towards you. So there is somebody for sure. It's so cute too, because you know how your tea, on your tea bags, there'll be like a little message, like a positive message on the tab. I feel like this person, they look for all the little signs and synchronicities for sure. The King of Cups would be a person who is spiritual, they're in tune, they're kind of listening to what's going on. This person has been moving forward. All right, they're a little bit slower moving than a Knight of Cups. A Knight of Cups will probably just like start commenting, "Oh my gosh, you look so good." That just be so dreamy and romantic. Happy Valentine's for everyone, right? A King of Cups is going to play cool. They're going to think about their feelings. They're going to be more selective with who they're responding to, and they're going to intentionally respond or react to the person that they're attracted to in a way that is very particular, very specific, all right? Very scorpionic energy. So, that's how it's going to be. Now, if you're like, well, this is my partner, so they better they better respond to me. It does say that they're going to confess and communicate and interact to the level that they feel ready to. This person could feel a little rusty. Even if you're like, well, we've been together. Sometimes people are out of practice because you've been together, so they might not know how to confess to the next level, or they might feel awkward about, getting the dating and everything going, whatever it is. But there is very intense focus and true admiration and very deep feelings and romantic energy coming towards you from this King of Cups person, okay? And this can be any gender, all right? The Throne of Movement definitely coming towards us. Let's see, are there any messages and words that they would want to say? Hypnotized. Oh my gosh, that's so scorpionic energy, because they want you to be hypnotized by them. And when Scorpios really like someone, it's like when you hypnotize the snake, okay, which is one of the symbols of Scorpio, the eagle, the snake, get all that, Scorpio, the phoenix. Oh my gosh, because that's how you get a Scorpio, is the eyes, right? You catch them. So although this person might not be a Scorpio, since it's a general reading, they're having that energy of intense water sign vibration to them. And that is the vibe. Right now, when I'm recording this, we have Venus in Pisces. Pisces season actually starts just days after Valentine's Day in Aquarius season. So yes, things will get interesting for sure. So this person's going to want to catch your eye. They're going to want you to start picking up their movements, like the way the little glitter on the sea is, okay? The ocean sparkle. All right, we have sugar money. So this person could end up trying to support you in some way. Like maybe they'll it depends on their style of the rest of their chart. Some of them could do it more in a way, because we do have Virgo here. Virgo can be very practical. So if this person, let's say they have Virgo Mars or something, or Earth sign Mercury, they might try to show their attention by just like liking your Valentine's post, and then like supporting something from your business or something, right? They might do it more casually. So I feel like there's nuances with the person who's interested in you, where they have a very practical side and kind of like I'm socially awkward to them, like I'm out of practice. But then they have very deep feelings and emotions as well. So it can translate as this person coming through, and the way they want to communicate to you is by gifting you things. That could be part of their trying to get your attention. But I also feel like for some of you, it's going to be very practical in the way that they try to caretake or like support the cause that you're posting about. It's very social media-y for sure with this group, or like something with your business, okay? All right, we'll pull one more card. But your path to love is lit, which is why they're moving forward. And then we do have talking spicy, okay? There's two ways to talk spicy. Spicy. Look, the eyes smicing. They're gonna talk spicy to you. Give you the spicy smolder eyes, okay? The smizing eyes. So, make sure that you're brave enough to look this person in the eye. And if you're like, well, I don't know who it is, I don't know, it must just be some random admirer, because the King of Cups can wait in the cut, okay? They can really wait in the cut. And then you're like, I don't know who this person is. Like, I'm getting King of Cups in all my readings. Who is it? And then one time you'll just turn around and they'll be staring at you like, oh, hello. I know you see me, right? Gotcha. They just have that look like they caught you, okay? Like the mermaid out the water. And you're like, oh, this is the King of Cups that's been in my readings. I see you now. So some of you guys could be having that experience. But yes, this person, once you guys get to know each other a little bit more, you're going to be talking spicy, okay? And since we got all this social media and reactions and stuff, then you guys could be stirring up the gossip because you're coming out of being single and you're trying to get real spicy in the DMs, all right, where it goes down, and then you could really catapult into love life. So for those of you who are further along this bridge and it would make sense to be moving forward at that level, it definitely looks like it will take off, okay? You'll be burning some rubber, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for a little quick pick with your Valentine's vibes. Have fun, stay safe, okay? Love and support yourself, whatever is happening in your love life or on Valentine's Day, okay? It's one day out of the year, all right? And you're lovely. You deserve respect and to have a good time, all right? So I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right, for those of you who chose the red heart bubbles, let's get it. Valentine's. Hey. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and see your Valentine's energy. What's going on? What's it looking like? A little quick pick style. And then we're going to go ahead and see, is anybody, thinking of you, going to message or communicate? Do we get a person card for that? And then what they say, if so. Okay. So for this group, Red Heart group, let's see. Ooh, a new doors card just jumped out. So you guys could have new love. Some of you are like, yes, that's what I want. I just want to hear new love. I just want to hear something new. Something new, okay? You got it already. We have salty. And then let's see what we have. Ready to love. So some of you, you're like, I'm not bitter. I'm just a little salty with my love option. But you know what? Salt goes really good on chocolate. So it goes really good with caramel and a lot of sweet stuff. So sometimes it can be good to be a little cheeky and a little fed up in your love life, because it will help you have the boundary with what you don't want anymore, so you can go for the sweet stuff and make that pop, okay? So in this box of chocolates, little metaphor we're doing here. So I feel like I like this energy on you. I think keep your cheek, keep this little swagger. Don't go into bitterness or frustration, and don't let anybody who's upset because they don't want you to succeed in your love life, or they're jealous about this, mad about that, blah blah blah. I feel like, okay, tell them drink some water and cool down. You have new love, new doors opening for love. And it says also that you are ready to love as well, okay? That's what you're focused on. That's what you're paying attention to. That's the flag you're trying to fly. And I think that's more important than any stink eye, jealousy eye, evil eye, whatever that people are trying to do. This is the energy that just as you're barely going through the door, that you didn't even know that's there in love, the next level of your relationship or a new relationship, you're already getting swept away with it. And I think, most people have had some point, or you've seen a friend or a loved one or someone go through a moment where it seemed like there was like, who could I possibly date in the world? And then the most amazing person comes along, or someone who's just so interesting, so attractive, so captivating. And then you're like, wow, you existed in the world? Let me look around this planet a little bit more. So I feel like this is that situation. We can all have dramatic moments where it feels like, I don't know if anyone new is coming in, but then we meet a stunning person, and then it's amazing, right? Rainbows just go shooting out the clouds and stuff. So let's see. Is anyone going to be messaging? Who's thinking messaging? Can we see who this person is? Let's see. Let's pull a few of these Oh, it went back in. I thought it was going to jump out, but it didn't. The messenger, okay? The messenger. So straight up, we do have a person here. This is the Hierophant in traditional decks, but in this one, they're showing the energy of communication mixed with having some kind of position or platform. Okay, so this could be someone who has a platform that could be a bit more traditional. We do have Taurus energy. It says Venus and Earth. So yes, Taurus is an earth sign ruled by Venus. Could also be Libra here or other earth signs, Capricorn or Virgo. All right. So this person, oh my gosh, we got the King of Cups again. What? Yes. And then we have the Four of Swords. A little bit of shyness, a little bit of rest. So this could be a person who has a spectrum of they use a lot of their energy. They use their full spectrum of emotional expression. They can have where they have an external platform, where they, everyone, we all kind of have, our own external platforms, even if people don't consider themselves influencers, because everyone has social media nowadays, right? Um, but they could have quite an audience or following there. And they could also have some kind of position at like work or in school or something of that nature where people really listen to them. And then there is the other side of them where they give a lot in their romantic life as well. And then they have the side of themselves that's for them, where they're very introspective. Now here we do have someone that could be a writer. That's funny, they could be a writer or a writer or both. So they could be really into cycling or something with wheels like that. They could also be someone who's into some kind of creativity, or we have mercurial energy here with the messenger, Gemini, Virgo land. They could be someone who's really into writing, thoughts, ideas, speeches, books, essays, newsletters, whatever it is, something of that nature, okay? I also am drawn to some of the drinks here. So some of them, they could be like a barista or do something like cafe oriented, something that keeps people going, keeps people motivated. Before you go to an event, you stop there, or after you leave an event, you stop there. So maybe they are part of some place where people kind of gather in that way. All right, so this can give you a bit of an idea of who it is. Of course, with the King of Cups card here, we have water signs, very strong Scorpio again. We also have Pisces and Cancer, so earth, water. Okay, there could be a little air. I mentioned Libra being also under Venus rulership, and we have a Libra card here as well. We have Jupiter in Libra, so they could be someone who has Jupiter in Libra. All right, what do they want to say? Want not. So this person likes to give their whole heart. Wants and desires are ruled by Venus. We have Venusian colors here, red and pink. So this person is like, you're not going to want for anything with me. I really can offer, just a wonderful deal. Right? This person can be very eloquent, really good with words, because we have them here at being able to do speeches and communicate, being able to write. This could be somebody who could even though they have a practical side, once they get going romantically, they could be somebody who you're just like, wow, really blown away with how they're able to communicate. They might have to gather their thoughts first, so they might do it better once they can compose like a larger message and then kind of or show you their poetry or something of that nature. But they do really love to express themselves, and they will definitely let you know, I'm a partner that I don't want you to want for anything. I don't want you to be confused. Like, this is how I feel. This is who I am. This is what I can offer to you. I feel like there'll be somebody who, we have Venus and Mars energy here. We have Savage. Now, one thing about the Hierophant is the Hierophant can be ruthless. Like, they're very like, this is what's mine and this is what's not yours. 100, that's Taurus, okay? That's Taurus. So this person with Taurus Scorpio dynamics going on, for some of you, they're a full moon baby, so their sun and moon are in different signs. This person would also be letting you know, like, one, I can handle the competition, and two, like, I'm gonna be ruthless if anyone tries to mess with you. Once I decide I like you, once we decide that we're a couple, oh, they better back off. They better back off in these streets, because I'll play the love games, okay? I'll win them, I'll end them. Is the energy here. So they're very focused. They could really like Venus and Mars. Just a dating process like that too. A lot of times with traditional signs like Taurus, they think about dating and courting and all those kinds of take this step by step, to show that you like someone and get to know somebody and stuff. And that's why they could even be a little bit old school romantic, where they want to, do some demonstrative things. They might feel like they need to come and pick you up at your door, or, just different things to show, I'm interested in you. I'm singling you out as a person I treat differently than other people. I'm showing you that I am paying attention to small details, or I'm doing certain, gestures that have meaning to them, whether to me personally or traditionally, to show that I am interested, right? So they will spend a lot of time thinking about that. All right, we have cold-hearted. Yeah, so this could be a person, again, if they're, for those of you who like that kind of thing, where you're like, I want my partner not to be too close to anybody else but me. This is that person. Now they do have where they're a people person in a way, for sure. They're definitely emotionally very smart, high emotional IQ. They can communicate with other people, but they can also be a leader a lot. They kind of stand out from people a little bit. They become a teacher, or someone that other people look up to, like a team captain. So there's a little bit of separation between them and others. And that's just enough where, as a partner, you might get certain nurturing and attention that others wouldn't get in a direct way from them. So if you're someone who would really like that, this would be that person. So this is the kind of thing this person would let you know up front. They'd be like, I'm a beast. If we're competing in the love games, like, I don't play. When I'm focused and I want someone, I'm gonna get them, and I'm not gonna let anyone mess with the person I'm interested in. And I don't play around. I don't want my partner to want for anything. Here's my goals, here's my wants and my desires. They're gonna be able to let you know that checklist up front, what they're planning, what their goals are in the relationship. And they'll also let you know, but if you cross me, if you betray me, if a partner betrays me, it's done. I'm not going back to an ex. I don't play those games. So if we're loyal, we're faithful, we figure it out, we have a plan, we move forward, or it's nothing. Is what this person will communicate about their love intentions. So that's what I'm seeing. I see 222 again. And I hope this was helpful and, entertaining to you. And I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right, for those who chose the yellow bubbles, here are the star bubbles. We got to give a little bubble wishes here. Little whimsical, little, for the bubbles, little butterflies in your stomach, and bubbly feelings that you're having. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards for you. So we're just going to get a general vibe of your Valentine's. Then we're going to see if there's any person who seems to be coming towards you, stepping forward, thoughts, messages, communications from them. All right, so we have greatest soulmate. So y'all could be having major soulmate connections. We have been having, we'll see if the King of Cups pops up in this read. In the first two, there was King of Cups. And y'all said, wait, somebody, that's my pile. But spoiler alert, it's there. You guys have the greatest soulmate, okay? Your biggest soul counterpart connection kind of vibe going on, that it's here in presence. You could be making big connections. We have water energy, really shy water energy, and the muse. Oh my goodness, soul energies. You guys could 100% be hitting your big relationship, okay? And have them coming through. Now, one thing here, let me pull these up a little bit more for starters, and then we'll move them back, is that we have strong water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, especially Pisces, because water and the muses are ruled by Pisces, right? Sign of the muse. So this is like, wow, we even have this whole like fairy tale kind of marriage at the water kind of vibe, all this kind of thing going on with the greatest soulmate. So this could be a very dreamy, very magical water sign coming through, who's ready for their soulmate, and who's like, you see all the consciousness, their whole third eye and the regular eyes are just covered in like this galactical spiritual tuning in going on here. Just a beautiful healing energy and vibration that's there. and there's just like the kiss on the head here. They're focusing on their social media and everything, and this person's already inspired. They're already tuning in, already connecting, kissing their partner's crown. So for some of you, you've had some kind of psychic connections, you've had some kind of soul connections, you've had dreams and all this stuff about this partner, this soulmate coming in, and you have the big chance of finding them around this time. It can also be, Pisces season, as I mentioned earlier in the video, starts just days after, literally like 4 days after Valentine's Day. So some of you, like right then, that's why we have here kind of like the cusp of water. You can be meeting a greater soulmate right after Valentine's Day, okay? And it's just a beautiful connection. You could be having big downloads and inspiration and all these kind of things with your partner if you're already with that person as well. Wow. This feels amazing. Definitely too, if you're a creative, your Valentine's energy, you might channel that through soul work. You could channel it through healing work. You can channel it through also a lot of fantasy and artistic pursuits as well, right? There's a lot of different ways to channel creative or sensual energy. You'll find those in the same chakras or in the same zodiac signs that rule other things like creativity, the creative arts, and spiritual energy. So some of you will be utilizing those energies for the like Valentine's love energies that are going to be so populous around this time, which I love. I dig it. So let's see if there's any person who's communicating your way. All right. Justice. We could have a New Yorker. We could have a New Yorker. All right. Yes. We have here people repping different religions, but in an open-minded way. We have people repping different gender expressions as well. We have air signs, Libra, Venus. So this person could have strong air placements. They definitely look like they're showing up loud and proud. And you're really like, yes, I'm here. It's love time. All right. We have the full reverse. Oh my goodness. You guys have a few people. So this is the first pile that has like very specifically a few different people. And we have... You didn't get the King of Cups, like two of the piles, but you got the Hierophant, aka the messenger in this deck, that's in another pile. Interesting. It's almost like they passed the baton. One had the King of Cups, one had the Hierophant with the King of Cups, and then you have the Hierophant with two other major arcana. So you have people who are very serious about you. And a lot of times when people have a lifetime where they can connect with their greatest soulmates, they have other major soulmates in their life too, which always makes it interesting. So that could be the potential here that you guys have. Strong air and strong Venus partners, okay? So we have Taurus and Libra showing up here as two separate people, and those are Venusian people. And then we have Aquarius showing up here, which is a secondary or another air sign like Libra. All right, so air signs is particularly Aquarius and Libra. Could be a Gemini since it's general read. And then Venusian signs, Taurus and Libra. All right, at least three. At least three of these people, okay? All right, now for some of you, I'm definitely seeing that you could have someone who's from earlier on in your life, like school age or something of that nature. You could have went to college with them. Could have took some learning course or something, but for some reason, even if that was just like last year or just like this past summer, you think of it as like younger self time is when you would have known that person from, okay? Or like, oh, when I was young and carefree, or when I was like doing really stupid things and not caring about my bills and adulting. Like you think of them as like that era of your life is when you would know them. They could wear a baseball cap or some kind of cap or something on their head a lot. This person seems to have very relaxed style. They're kind of off kilter. They might show up and just chill, and then all of a sudden they're gone and everywhere, okay? They have a here, there, everywhere kind of personality. They can be anything from super, super chill to super, super hype, okay? They could travel around. They could utilize different types of transportation a lot. They have that Aquarian energy about them, that Uranian energy about them, okay? So that's one person here. Whew. I'm like, actually, we got two cards here that are from New York. So some of you, you're like, yep, it's all I got a different boo for a different borough. All right. Then we have another person who they seem to be on the gender spectrum, okay? So they could have gender fluidity. They could have a gender identity that's non-conforming. They also could have So like their identity is a big thing in their ID, their paperwork here with Justice and Libra. So this could be somebody who maybe they needed a visa, they had to get citizenship, um, different things like that, okay? They have unique uh, culture or identifiers that make them stand out in some kind of way in their area or in your nation or something, okay? So that's the Libran person. This person is probably within your age. They might be a little bit older than some of you, but they're not too far, plus or minus. It's not something that you would personally would think that they're so much older or so much younger. Now over here we have someone who could be a little bit older than you, or they just come off as like the teacher, or like they're just kind of bossy. And this is the Taurus type person, okay? This person, they could have a communication style that you kind of have to, you find yourself having to kind of adhere and change to their communication style when you communicate with each other. Whether it's just because, let's say, they're really chill. So naturally, when people talk to them, they find themselves like changing the pace to fit the pace of the other person. There could even be something interesting, like let's say if you have a certain cadence or accent or dialect that you tend to speak, when you speak to this person, you go into that dialect, because some of you are the same culture here with Taurus. You have the same roots and background. So you might be like, oh, I know who that is. Because yes, whenever we have a unique hometown, and whenever I talk to them, I go right back into, our old dialect or whatever. So it could be something like that. This person could have an expressive platform. They have an influence on people. I don't know, I don't feel as strongly for this particular group that it's necessarily a huge platform, kind of like the last group I felt. But I think here, this person, they have a captivating, like melodic kind of vibe with others. So others would tend to listen to them, whether there's one person in a one horse town kind of vibe, or whether they have they're like rocking stadiums and they have a huge crowd. People tend to match their energy, their pace of communicating, and listen to what they say. Whether it's because of the person who naturally exudes that, or for some of them, they're a bit more heavy handed and a little bit more stubborn minded, and they tend to make their opinion felt. Okay, that's just what they're gonna do. All right, and they could be in education, whether it's just leaving education, or they could be somehow, even if it's like they teach martial arts, or they could be some kind of teacher or instructor. Now let's see what they have to say. I have to try to express as much as I can real quick here in our quick pick about who they are. And then you can sort out, okay, this is a soulmate, that's a soulmate, oh, that's my greatest soulmate, and that's who, I want to tune in, or whatever you have going on. All right, so let's start with the justice person. This is the person that's not too far outside of your age group. They have very strong personality, and they can be very communicative and expressive, and they have some unique identifiers when it comes to their culture or their gender identity, something with their identity, their religion, something like that. Let's see what messages they would have. Valentine's going on. They said, you got it. Look, they will say it loud and proud. They say, you got it. They know that they feel like you are attractive. You're going to be successful. They said, who's going to stop you as well? We got strong yellow. Look at the yellow in the background. It even matches confidence. You picked yellow right here. So they feel you picked star power. They feel like you got it going on. Okay, don't come over here acting shy. I see that. Look, I see you. That's the balance of the Libra, the scale. They said eye to eye. I see you. You know you got it going on. I know you got it going on. We both got it going on. How about we get it going on together? All right. Ooh, Spirit Crew knows. So they are very spiritual and very psychic, though, right? Just like the scales of justice mimic the columns on the High Priestess card in tarot, right? Traditionally, if you look at the traditional tarot. So here we have this person who is the Lady Liberty, is what they're dressed up as. Mimicking the energy and the insight of the High Priestess. So this person might have very bold, loud personality. Sometimes can be even boisterous, but they do have balance. They do have that cool, passive side, and they do have a very active crown chakra. They're super intuitive. Very, very intuitive. I noticed they also have purple mascara and lips and a very light purple shirt on here too. So they're very psychic, very intuitive. Maybe they really like purple too. They could be fans. We got purple and gold, purple and yellow. So they could be fans of sports. Maybe they're Lakers fans. Okay, they could be some kind of because there's a like megaphone here too. Whatever they support very loud. All right, but their messages to you are they support you. Okay, they might even tease you sometimes. So if you're like, yeah, I was wondering, I kind of have that friend, that play friend, or that work boo, and we tend to have that kind of connection where we're always like, look at you, you look good, whatever it is. This person would be very playful like that. Would it be allowed? Okay, would you be comfortable with that? This person would definitely be like that. All right, so you might be like, I don't know, they haven't said anything yet. Well, they might be showing that external Libra energy. But once Libras know it's okay, that, it's not a faux pas to compliment you, oh, they're super flirtatious, right? They'll just endlessly comment and just like inundate the person they like with just so many compliments, and then they'll show their charms. So that's how this person will be, okay? But they do get some little insight. They might tell you too, oh, I had a dream about you. You were in my cards. They have a spiritual leaning too. All right. They could tell, they might say like, oh, I could tell from your aura, the way you walked in the room. I knew we would vibe. I knew you had it going on just like me. Like they have that kind of energy, okay? All right. Moving on. Look, some of y'all do not have a long attention span on here, and I'm trying to, give you what you need here. So I gotta pace myself. Okay, so we have the Fool reverse, the one who they're just, they're just in their own little bubble. They're here, there, and everywhere, just skipping around, ping ponging around the universe, with the Aquarian energy, the Uranian energy. Okay, let's see. There's Saturn here, so they have the Aquarius side of Saturn, where we said they could be very chill sometimes, and they could be the person who just sits in one place the entire party, just in their own vibe, just chilling, no problems. And then the next second they're just like traveling around the world, right? So let's see what that person was going to say. That third eye connects. You really psychically draw in people. You really, really do. With water, muse, and greatest soulmate, and then spirit crew news, meaning your helpers in the spiritual world, and then the third eye for this person. Wow. Ding, 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 ding. Trickster-ish. I knew it. This person has this reverse Aquarius Fool card energy, and they come up as a trickster. How funny. And how funny we said New Yorkers, and I said teams. And look, you see the Knicks colors right there? Karma gone bless. So they're a good trickster. Just as we suspected. But look, I had to do one more. This person would say they would like to make you laugh. They would like to play some games. Like if this person could get you at a party, they would be the person that would be like, come on, come play beer pong. Come on, whatever, play Jenga, whatever. Like, let's spin the bottle. I don't know. They would just want to do something to make you have a good time. Like, let's get on the skidoos and race around, whatever it is. They would want to have a good time. They would want to see you laughing or whatever. So they would also might just sit back and just watch. If you're having a good time, like y'all go to Vegas or whatever, you and your friends or whatever, they might just sit and watch and see you have a good time and laughing and things like that. So, and just tune in, because they do have like a little voyeur vibe sometimes, where they could just sit back and watch other people have a good time, especially you, and they feel very connected with you. They feel very protective of you though, because they feel like they want to bless you all the time, and they want to like hex everyone who messes with you. And it does say hexes and hoes. So let's be honest, this person could be super hyped sometimes, and they could feel like, that's my crush, get away, or about to give you these magical hands, okay? Because I got my third eye. Zap, zap, I'm gonna send you a little evil eye, stink eye, because that's my crush. You're my crush, all right? And if you know Aquarians are intense, okay? They're a little vengeful. They're a little scary. Like, they're the roommate. I'm telling y'all, never tick off your Aquarius placement roommate, okay? I'm not saying all Aquarius placements are like that, because mine aren't, but many are. So just in case. So this person has this off-kilter energy. When they would love to make you laugh, have a good time, talk about some, out there spiritual. Whoa, we have the spiritual connection, mind blown. Oh, they would love to do all that. They would love to talk about your positive synchronicities together and the mischief that y'all could stir up together and all that kind of stuff. And then they would love to go and fight people trying to talk to you because you're their crush. 0 to 100 real fast, okay? The next person here, I feel like the other groups are going to be like, don't be jelly, y'all. Don't be jelly. Come on. We'll just support each other. I know this group 3 here with the golden stars, they get a lot of attention. All right? That's all right. I'm recording this just as we're coming off the Leo full moon. You guys have all this Leonine vibes here. And the off-kilter Aquarius, which of course the sun's in Aquarius, full moon being in Leo. All right, and Uranus in Taurus is actually square in both of those. We got that vibe here too. So Venus is also currently in Pisces. You got all the water in Pisces here in Venus cards. So you guys actually really pick up, whenever you watch this, you might be watching this for Valentine's later, but you did pick up those transits in your energy. All right, for those who picked, or not for those who picked, for this person who picked you, what do they want to say? Because they are the messenger. Got so much to say. Now, this person gets a lot of offers from other people. Okay, it's like people like, please take my Valentine. But they're over here trying to proclaim with 3 microphones what they want to say to you. Let's see what it is. Stop. This could be the person who they try to impress you by telling you how exhausted they are because they're like such a boss and they're so busy. And these people just won't leave them alone, always trying to date them. Like, that's how they would try to impress you, which, to be honest, is very earth sign. Earth sign, this is the earth sign person. And earth sign type people, that's exactly how they try to flex. Like, man, I'm so tired to talk to you right now because, my boss worked me 24 hours a day for the past, 7 weeks. Really? And you're like, so do you not want to talk to me? No, earth signs just trying to flex. They're trying to show you that they're in demand, dependable, and responsible, and they getting that coin, okay? That's the translation. So this person could be like that, okay? And they're like, oh man, because we said they could be an educator, they could be in school, they could be a teacher or some kind of instructor. They could be like, man, I have 4 tour buses that people come through. I had a trainer for the fighting movie because, they're redoing that Bruce Lee movie and I'm the only one that they could get, hire. So I'm so tired right now. This person, they like to do the low-key brags, okay? All right, it's all good though. It's all good. I made it. But look at this, like blood, sweat, and tears. They want to let you know all the blood, sweat, and tears that you're like, is this conversation even about me? Fortune on fleek, I told you. Humble brags, they think all about their fortunes. Look at all this solar plexus going on. They're gonna try to let you know, and I'm rich. I'm rich, I work hard. It's all good. It's all good in the hood over here. And so the takeaway, if you misinterpret and you're like, this person was not like me, their takeaway is, look, I was thinking of this card when I was reading these ones. Adulting is time consuming. So you might be like, why are you talking to me then? Why? Because they're saying, if I can still think of you when I'm exhausted. All right, and my eyebrows are stuck together from me being so grumpy and tired and dehydrated and I can't think straight, whatever. All exaggerating. Then, I must really like you. That's the takeaway. I must really like you. I actually scheduled you in to send you a little Valentine's like. So I'm kind of a big deal. You're a big deal too. That's their vibe. Okay. Some of you really like that. Some of you were like, I cannot with this person and go away. All right. Earth energy. Taurus, they could have Capricorn or Virgo. They definitely could be an Earth Mars for sure. Just not Earth, just Earth energy. All right, so that's what I'm seeing. All right, I'm going to go ahead. These are supposed to be quick picks. Oh, I'm seeing 444. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm seeing 000 as well. I'm going to go ahead to the next group. Bye. All right, for those who chose the blue stars, let's get you some little bubble wishes. Little Valentine's bubble wishes. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead and see your overall general readings. We're trying to do it quick fix style. Some piles were just like, we're gonna keep talking. 444 again. So let's go ahead and see your overall Valentine's energy. Then we'll see, is there any particular person coming towards you or that is an admirer who wants to talk, or their thoughts and what their messages are. Okay. All right, we have a lifelong bond, and it's bunnies. Bunnies are so sensitive. Once they bond with each other, you can't separate them. They got to go to the vet together and everything. You know, they like to be close and snuggly and cuddly. So this could be your vibe. Oh, but we have revenge. What's going on? Oh my gosh, revolutionary love. So, I like, okay, I got it. This vibe is like the best revenge on the ex and on all the Valentine's days that sucked is to find that new vibrational connection, that new stuff, okay? That is healthy, on the next level, progressed, and deprogrammed to colonize all of that, and to focus on that and to make that your lifelong bond instead of being bonded to the past where you still want to punish someone, you want to do the revenge posts and all that kind of thing. So some of you are still in between. You're like, I'm super woke, but I also really want revenge on this person because Valentine's coming up just makes me feel some kind of way. So you guys are kind of sitting in between those energies, very healthy energies and very toxic energies simultaneously. Pick your path, okay? Pick your path. What are you going to do? Hopefully, you have a lifelong bond with a connection that is beautiful, revolutionary, creating new things, just birthing out beautiful things for you and the person, and not attaching you to a lifelong bond of revenge and chaos and punishment, which is like the devil card, right? So, let's see. Who are the people? That was very to the point. Very to the point. You're like this or that. Let's go ahead and see who are the people or who is the person who may be sending you some vibes. We gotta see if there is someone jumping out. The King of Pentacles. Okay. This is so funny because I was feeling purple and gold on the piles. All the piles. Some people would definitely like Valentine's. I'm picking more than one pile. What you think? I was feeling that vibe with the star, and I almost said the Hollywood star, and I totally forgot there was one of them here. Now this is hilarious because the star says daddy. So y'all can be funny, your zaddy, your sugar daddy, something. All right, we got a 3 cups here and an ace of cups. Okay, so we definitely have one person here, and they could share a lot about their interests with you, with people that they socialize. This person does look like they like to drink, I have to say. they like they like to drink. They're very attached to people. You guys might have a unique relationship dynamic, or this person might be looking for it. So straight up, for some of you, it could be someone who's more like a sugar daddy, or just a traditional marriage partner. Because like if you look at a lot of traditional marriages, like they're all marriages of convenience and arrangements, right? So there could be a dynamic like that where it is based upon, set rules and expectations. This is the role you play. This is the role I play. That could be the energy of this person for sure. There could be a little bit of age difference here with you guys. But this person that carries earth energy, we see the mountains there. This is somebody who's protective. It says the throne of security here. All right, this is a person who is very nurturing. I don't know, it's interesting because we have a slightly modern, open-minded interpretation of traditional values with this person. So we have Cancer and Taurus energy, signs that are known to like traditional roles, but we do have a little laid-back vibe about it. So this person could be where like they accept you as you are and them as they are, but they're going to be like, okay, well, you can be the out of the box, few years younger than me, whatever kind of partner, but I'm still going to act this way. Like, this is the role I identify with. I identify with being the protector or the provider or whatever, so this is what I'm going to do. So there's some kind of dynamic like that with this person where they have like their set values, and in some way they want to enact some kind of traditional values. And really their energy identifies as being some kind of provider, leaving some kind of legacy. They can have a very physical kind of love language and expression language, and they are very emotional here. They do have a lot of emotions. But they very much, even this person looks like a King of Pentacles type person actually, because King of Pentacles, people tend to sit back in their favorite chair and watch like their loved ones enjoy what they have provided for them, and that gives them a sense of joy. They want to see you eating the good food, living in the house that they help provide, working in the business that they help create, whatever it is. They like to see you enjoying the fruits of what they created. So like this person's they're holding jewels and stuff, and they're gonna continue on this path that this person paved to the stars kind of vibe, and they're protected in the back by the mountains and these exotic trees. We have here the lotus. So yeah, this person has a lot of time that they've thought about connecting with you. They have a lot of intention. They've probably communicated at length with their friends who are all varying in styles and looks and identities and all this kind of stuff. Um, so, for instance, they might go and tell their friend, okay, well, for um, my partner, my person of interest, I want to help them set up um, their savings for their life. How do you advise me about that? Like they'll have connections like that, so they might go to different friends and say, okay, for something romantic, they'll go to their friend who's really good at that, seek out that advice and spend that emotional time to figure that out for you, right? So there is this communication about you to others. And there is a very deep where they feel like you guys have a soul connection. They feel like you guys have a very deep bond. There's an energy of memories here because we have Mercury in Cancer. They would want to create memories with you. So some of you, you're with somebody where you're like, yeah, I'm married to this person. We've been in a relationship for a long time. Yes, sometimes we do want to get vengeance on each other. But at the same time, we are growing. We are in a lifelong bond, in a long committed relationship. So we might want to see what new things can we bring to our relationship and celebration that we do all the time, right? Three of Cups is a celebration. There is the tradition to celebrate this for a lot of people. So it could play out that way as well. All right, so let's see what messages would this person want to speak to you. So we have strong water again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, especially Cancer. We have strong earth, again, Taurus taking over, but also Capricorn or Virgo placements. Spectacular resolution. So some of you, a lot of couples use Valentine's Day to make up or to say, okay, you're right. We didn't meet all of our goals last year, and I know I haven't been listening as well, but we love each other very much. Let's look down memory lane, look at all these Valentines we've had, or don't we want to be one of those couples who have those traditions? So let's go and enjoy. Some of you they could want to take you to water because we're going from one location to another. So they could want to go to a nice location by water or something, kind of get away. It's very much start a tradition though, or continue a tradition that's happened. So they want to resolve things here. Yeah, you'll see. Literally what I said, they like to sit back and see you enjoy what they provided, okay? And it's interesting that we're getting colors here in the cards that match corals and blues here. Maybe they'll get you something of that in your dreams. I'll be there. We talked about creating dreams. Literally, there's the purple as well. Creating dreams that you will continue. For some of you, yeah, this person definitely, we talked about sugar daddies for a minute, but this person, even as a partner or as whatever your unique relationship is, they have that energy of, they think about if you're continuing on when they're past, like if they cross over first, how you will be taken care of, or how what they do will affect your life and help you live a good life. So this person thinks pretty seriously. They're very practical in some ways, but they do have a deep romantic streak for sure. They can be very possessive, very when you guys fight, it's a lot. It's a lot because there's a lot of emotionality going on for sure, and it's very intense. But then we have the love bunnies. We have the ability to have longevity with each other, and a lot of romantic intent as well. So if you guys have been fighting and beefing, and it's a healthy connection, but you're just like, oh, are we gonna stop fighting and grumping and being grouchy at each other and stuff? So I really just want to wring their neck right now. I think yes. I do see more and more. There's more too. If you're like, You know, are we stagnant? That's the question when you're in a relationship with King of Pentacles. Are we stagnant now? Are we at that point where we're just not going to progress, right? Cancerian relationships too. A lot of times people, even Cancer, say, I can't date other Cancers, or I can't date Taurus, because we end up just doing the same thing over and over. We'll end up just being in the house or just doing the same. Will we, I need something fresh. Will we get something fresh? So this could say, instead of going into the Four of Cups energy here and then the Five of Cups with from the three, you progress, right? You find that Three of Wands, you find other things to the Three of Pentacles, something else to grow in a healthy way. Something new, something exciting. We have here revolutionary love, and then we have the Lotus hitting some kind of enlightenment or excitement coming in. So I do think if you're in a long-term connection, you're like, we've been together forever, I'm seeing 555, we've had our difficulties, I do think that there's much more for you guys to discover, that you might be really, really surprised that after there's some life changes, or there's something that changes within you or your partner together, your consciousness, your mindset on things, or even if it's a trip and this location change, you're gonna see, wow, there's like a whole new side, like a whole new world of our relationship to discover. So it's like you'll be so excited to see this and have this spectacular resolution. And so that's what this person sees. They might be like, okay, you're bored of me, you're sick of me, or you think you know who I am. If you're not in a connection and this is a newer connection, this person could have watched you for a long time. They might be like, yeah, you think I'm just your little boring coworker, and I just do the same thing every day, whatever. But you don't know this side of me. And I know that our energies could make something new, right? We could do something new. And you'll be surprised what we can come up with. So just come and hang out with me. All right? So that's what I'm seeing. All right. I hope everyone has safe, wonderful, thriving, beautiful, healthy connections. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, chat down below. And I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye.